Well, what is a flat circle? That's a good segue. Is Tom Holland teasing a return to something? And pretty much everybody believes it's Daredevil and the MCU.
It's gonna be Billy Elliot on like the West End and Broadway, and I'm gonna laugh.
I was gonna say it's gonna be him on like Saturday Night Live or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Because
I don't think this man or this child, even though he's like mid-20s at this point, has ever teased anything, and it be with Marvel.
Yeah, and like people are like, "Oh my god, the set photo, the set photo. What do you think it is? What Marvel project?" If it was Marvel, they wouldn't let him do it.
No,
like,
no.
And it would have been ripped down seconds after he uploaded it because his PR would have been like, "What are you doing?" Like they.
It would also come, like a set photo would have come out that it's Marvel because you can clearly see who's working on the sets.
Exactly.
When
right.
you're around the set. Like.
Yeah. It's. I get the hype and people want to believe. I've even seen some people insinuate being like, it's those emergency Venom and Kraven reshoots. And knowing Sony, it could be.
It could well be. Yeah.
It could be, and I don't like it. I don't like that at all. But
so with Tom Holland, his like marketing PR department has learned very quickly that because he's Spider-Man, you can use that to your advantage.
Yeah,
and they've done it so many times.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that. Mitch literally they got him. They know the plan. They know the plan. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Mitch got Mead out of the chat.
Really?
Just like crashes on him. That's how it goes. Well, okay. We'll keep talking about it. If Mitch shows up, hopefully maybe Mitch is here. Is he alive?
Yeah, is he alive?
It literally, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
It literally just chucked me out of StreamYard.
Yeah,
nothing crashed. He just went bye. And I was like,
Weird.
But yeah,
so weird.
Tom Holland is never about Marvel.
Never.
It's about Marvel. He's straight up with it. He never teases anything.
Remember when Robert Downey Jr. did this for like 3 projects and people caught on? They're like, we're not doing this anymore. It's like, yeah, because it was like Doolittle and something else.
Probably Oppenheimer.
Just something. Yeah, it was a couple projects. We're like, no.
Which is weird because like a lot of fans don't think like once they're on like a technically big project, that's all they're going to be doing,
right?
Instead of other projects that they might be interested in or they took a chance on because they liked it for the premise.
Right. Yeah.
People seem to forget that you can do more than one thing at once.
You definitely cannot, Mitch. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I suppose StreamYard can't have me in it and then actually work at the same time. So
this is like this whole Tom Holland thing is like, let's say hypothetically, let's play with the idea that maybe Tom Holland is going to be in Daredevil Born Again, which they confirmed at D23. The second half starts shooting soon. It might already be in production from what we understand. Because they might be doing a lot of closed set locations because they did some of the shots around New York when they were there the first time, and they can alternate around depending on like the setting and the time of the year and everything. I think that if he was to appear in Daredevil, this shows us that Disney and Marvel Studios pulled off the biggest Hail Mary contract renegotiation of all time. Like,
I mean, possibly.
Because Sony doesn't want Peter Parker on TV. We know this for a fact. Yeah. Like, they're like, no. That was one of their like contingencies. Like, no, not allowed.
But that was years ago. In defense.
Yeah, because like for me, I was like, I just want to know, like, if it was a renegotiation, did they do another one, or is this part of the original?
Right. This would have to be a new one, I would assume. You know.
Yeah. I say because I assume streaming is a completely different like contractual thing.
Yeah,
it's not TV and it's not a movie.
From what's been leaked from a whole bunch of people in the industry. Streaming's a whole different thing, for better or for worse.
Yeah,
I think at a minute worse because everything's going down.
You expect us to pay you? No.
So what do you mean you want shows for the money you're paying us?
But it's like, and that's kind of like my thing here. People are like, no, it's got to be Daredevil. I'm like, okay, but Streaming doesn't make money. Sony wants a portion of the cut. Disney just barely made a profit on streaming, and now they're going to have to give 30% of that to Sony.
I guarantee you, if that was the case and Marvel really wanted it, that they would have absolutely given something else up.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly. Yep.
It'll be like, we want 60% of the next movie.
Exactly. Yeah. Some giant negotiating tactic would have had to have gone down. And I say this as somebody who's been privy to seeing some negotiating tactics between Sony and other parties, and Sony barely ever gives and just wants to take. That's what I can tell you, and I can't say which franchise.
I mean, that's everyone, right?
But these guys are like a different level of, they think their hubris was. I was like, this can't be real. My friend was like, oh, it is. I was like, wow,
I'm shocked the company that's part of another Sony division,
right,
has some major ego and hubris, and
I know, crazy,
better than everyone,
crazy. So
absolutely shocked.
When we learn more, guys, we'll come back. For right now, there's not too much here we can really say or offer to it because we don't know what it is, and it's probably not Spider-Man related. So there you go. But
now I put money in it being like Billy Elliot, something like that.
yeah.
It's going to
extend stage return.
Yep, 100%. Something not Spider-Man at all.
No,
yeah.
Unless Spider-Man, what was that stage show Spider-Man had in Into the Dark?
Turn of the Dark.
Yeah. Imagine they brought that back with Tom Holland. It's fine now. We have insurance.
Oh,
no one's gonna die around.
Yeah. But hey,